everybody updated in regards to times. Thank you very much. It's me, actually. I've just realised, actually, should have had a shave for the rest of my face earlier on. Totally forgot. I was eating soup earlier on, soup and dumplings. When Ollie gets here, I'll tell us again. And I've just not bothered with me facial hair. I've got nobody to impress. So I was sitting eating my soup, and my moustache hairs were that long, started to curl back in at my mouth, which was an absolute bloody nightmare. So I just went to the bathroom and just shaved them off and left the rest of my face. I've just got a beard with no moustache. Anyways, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this. I see 3 people saying hello. Hello, Steve. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Chris. Hello, Dave. Hello, everybody that called in before. Hello, Philly. Hello, Ryan. How are you doing well, youngie?
Hi. I think you need to change your setting.
Change what setting? I'll change the setting, the measure setting.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the ball tonight. I'm on the ball. I've had a nap. Well, I'm not on the ball with my facial hair, but you know, that kind of thing happens. Well, it's been very unproductive down the garden and also at home. I'm going to show you into the shed so I can give you an update, because obviously I didn't get much done last week and last weekend, should I say. I've got nothing done down the plot. It's been about 3 inches of snow. It's been how much?
Snowy.
Well, it's been snowing. It's been lying. There's not really a great deal I can do down the garden when it's snowing. The ground's rock hard, so I can't really dig it. Some of that, it's not just excuses. There's not really a great deal I can do. I need to get one specific tool sorted out, which I'm going to get sorted so I can get the fire sorted out. But
Hi.
I need to get me coal and that for Grand. I've been speaking to Grandad Dave to get started for the tomatoes come it's 10th today, so it'll be next week. I want to start the tomatoes next week. I'm actually going to start some tomatoes off in the shed, actually. Saves having to put the Grandad's fire on to get stuff in. So I'll start everything off in the shed under the lights, and then I'll get them taken down to the allotment. I'll get them transplanted up, and then me and Gran, I'll get the tomatoes on the go, ready to go for selling. So, because it's been quite good for the past couple of years. It's basically helped pay for the garden and stuff. When it comes to tomatoes, we're doing Sun Golds for us. Don't really sell them ones. Just doing Gardener's Delight. Money Maker's very popular. Just the standard ones basically. My Gran likes his Shirley's, so I'll put a few Shirley in for him as well. So yeah, hello Ashley, and everybody else I've missed as well.
Feels so little. Come next to you.
That's because you're. Do you want to sit with me?
No.
Why are you scared?
Yeah.
Well, it's alright. If I got 3, I don't need any more. Leslie's got a cup of tea, and I'm enjoying me strawberry juice. I thought I've got loads of bottles of it.
Special juice.
Aye, it is. Aye, it's I've got strawberry, I've got rhubarb, and I've got banana, and it's just been left, and it's just like drinking flat wine. Oh, so that's strawberry juice. But I'm going to get. I realised I made a mistake with my hydrometer as well. Just because it's not a case of it saying 0. It's not the percentage and how we work out a percentage of wine. You've got to take the first reading and the last reading, and it tells you what it is in the middle. So I didn't take the first reading, but if I was to hazard a guess, it's probably between 8 and 12% for all of the wines, because they're all sat at the same place on the hydrometer. What are you giggling at? No, what are you giggling at? You're laughing. Not worth sitting on his knee, nothing will come up. All right, very funny. Yep, I will. I'm not that old yet. Yet, I'm not that old yet. Oh, Gary, I bet it's a nightmare up where you are.
Hi.
Hello, Eamon. Aye, so nothing's really. Hello, Hendrik from Egypt. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, nothing's getting done down to the garden since the last video update that I did, to be honest. Once again, juggling. It's a nightmare. It's half term next week. I am off a couple of days. I'm off Monday and Tuesday, actually. I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday and Sunday next week. And it's half term. So I'm going to look to get... I'm looking to get down and get sorted out. I do need to get me onions and leeks sorted out as well. I have been going in and I've lost a couple of leeks due to rot, which is it's kind of strange considering everything. The temperatures have been fine, the bottom heat's been fine. When I've watered from the top, it's been going down. It hasn't been drying out, but it's not been damp around the top. I think it's just a couple that I've missed from when I've taken off the head, and the bottom's not been properly cleaned. So I'll see what happens with that. Oh, I don't know what Deadly's been doing.
That was the other week. Was that not when you blocked?
No.
Nothing, no.
Ryan, the allotment's done. I've not done nothing since the last weekly update that I did when I was down there. I've literally, it's strange for me, but I've done absolutely nothing. Steve, at this rate, I don't think I will be, to be honest. I'm just waiting to see what happens come April, May time. Hello, Ollie. You've missed it now, mate. I've tell everybody what I've had for tea. Can't remember what I have. Oh, I remember now. My mum's soup. All right, don't worry about it. And Andrew's done the same with somebody else. Don't worry about it, man. It's all forgotten about. My mum made some soft dumplings and some soup, which was lovely. Mum's been a diamond recently. She's been making a few meals and stuff, including Walling. Made a lovely Sunday dinner on Sunday as well.
Just making
She's making another one this weekend because she asked me, and I went, well, yeah, I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to say no, am I? No, no, Holly. Hello, Will. So I shared something on Facebook yesterday, and it was something that took Twitter by storm as well. Weetabix played an absolute blind out with their marketing, and they come together with Heinz, and instead of putting just milk on Weetabix, they've put dry Weetabix with Heinz baked beans on the top.
I think
well, that was it.
is now, if you run out of bread, don't forget there's Weetabix.
Yeah. Oh, it's just absolutely nuts. It's not apple juice. It's strawberry vino. It's my own homemade strawberry vino.
Mine's tea.
And I've already got one. One bottle down. That's the rest of the bottle, actually. I need to put another one in the fridge. But it's I best start drinking it because it was ready for Christmas.
Be careful on that box.
It will be. We've had.
Yes, yuck.
What's yuck?
The Weetabix and beans.
Oh, the Weetabix and beans is awful. Hello, Karen. I don't know, Chris. I didn't really respond to it. I just seen the picture.
I don't think either would be nice.
I mean, is that really part of it? What? It depends on if it's cold or warm, to be honest. If it's warm, then fine. Is there much juice in regards to the beans? Or we're talking about
we're talking
Heinz beans? Or is it a brand name?
That's quite, liquidy sauce.
The kittens are doing absolutely fine. They're absolutely flying away now. They're starting to walk around and climb up, and they've got their eyes open, and we'll see. They're actually flat out at the moment.
They were active half an hour ago.
They were active. They were running around. We kind of keep them down. I got the girl sitting on the top of my shoulder when I'm sitting on the other chair, and she just lying on her back and falling asleep. I had a picture. Oh, you've got to show a picture now.
See what I took.
Excuse me. No, it's not that one. It's the one that I took. I've got search for Din.
Search for Din.
Is that Din?
Who's Din?
Oh, there we go. Poppy brought one of them to visit the other day. It was Monday, and she fell asleep, so I just chucked it in my pocket. There was another one as well.
But today, when Elizabeth was doing her schoolwork, she fell asleep, didn't she?
Oh, she fell asleep when I. Is it not that one? That one's it. Aye, that one's it. She fell asleep now like that. And then, no, we're going to say it. Yeah. And she has actually a name. Her name is now Aurora. Her forever home is decided that's going to be her name. How's the allotment going in the missus? The missus is fine. She's here.
I'm here.
The allotment's the same state it was. It's just covered in the snow. So everything looks tidy. Oh, well, the last 2 days is the most snow we've had. We haven't had anything at all, just the cold weather. But it's been nice to get the kids out in the snow and enjoy outside. And I say it's good for the beds as well. So with us taking the polytunnel cover off and also the onion house, the beds will get it. But it's just I need to get motivated and get down and get sorted. I'm hoping for a few dry days so I can get down and start a bit of digging. I'm not going to get any manure again, which is my mistake yet again.
Sorry, I'm just reading the chat that we missed one.
But I have been finding, like I say, it really difficult to get down to the garden. Whether it's obviously just juggling family and stuff as well, and obviously the kids. As soon as the kids get back to school, they'll be firing on cylinders again. I'm not just using them as an excuse, but when they're trying to be supportive as well, trying to help out, because she's been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. She's been absolutely fantastic, right? Absolutely amazing, doing 3 lots of kids, 2 to be honest, one-on-one, for these weeks. I ain't got any patience for it. She'll fun out the day. Aye, she's done alright. Now, praise that high heaven. It's been absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to when the kids get back to school. So that time, we're not teachers. And the amount of stuff that gets thrown at these kids is ridiculous, considering they've got to print off every single worksheet. Then you've got to take a picture of that worksheet, then upload that worksheet back into the teachers. Then you've got to do writing up all this, writing up all that, write a diary extract, working this. Kyle's flying through his work, his maths and things like that, but he can't stand English. He can't stand writing.
He doesn't like it.
Doesn't like it. Text after me.
Well, Elizabeth struggles more with her
Maths.
understanding and a comprehension of everything. So you have to read it, explain it, demonstrate it before she can get her head around it.
It's everything else at the minute is that to take a step back. And
I can't get to my allotment.
Leslie can't get to hers. I'm not getting to mine. It's an absolute nightmare. It's not even that, Steve. They've got to do the stuff that the school sent over. Now, at the minute, my main focus is on getting the kids' education rather than allotments. Allotments I can do. I can wait. I don't have to grow the giant stuff this year. A lot of the stuff that I will grow doesn't need to go in until April, May time. So it doesn't need to work. It doesn't need to get sorted. Anything like that. A lot of the stuff I can wait, and obviously Granat can help out as well when the time comes. Just getting things ready. But I know for a fine fact, with the help of what she's done, Leslie has done, the great job she's done, and after the reports and the parents' evening we had yesterday and the rest of the reports, the kids are doing absolutely fine. They're doing more than what I expected, which is a lot more than what I can say some people do. Because the amount of kids I've seen outside the day was nuts. And the fact that some teachers put on have a snow day is ridiculous. Yes, getting kids out, but from 9 till 3, schoolwork. After that's fine. Before that's fine. My lot were out at 8 o'clock this morning. Played in the snow angels outside in the snow. But anyways, that's for a conversation for a different time. But yeah, when they get back to school, it's going to be great. Next week's half term. I told one of Sky's teachers that it was.
Oh, you're totally embarrassed.
I totally embarrassed her. It was ahead of year.
And that English teacher.
And that English teacher, she's a bit. She gets a bit scared of her, to be honest. And she
apparently
says,
she's very strict.
So you got 5 minutes to speak to the teacher. Since it come on, it's a timer. As soon as it gets to 0, it cuts them off automatically. So
It's got nothing to do with the teacher.
not doing the teacher, nothing like that.
Cuts you off.
So we're sitting chatting away, and I'm chatting away, and it's like, yeah, it's difficult. And it gets to the last 20 seconds, and I'm saying, yeah. So we're quite looking forward to next week's half term, so we can all have a little break, because we have deserved it, especially Leslie and the kids, Sky as well. Then I got about 4 seconds. I went, I can't wait for the following Monday when there's a teacher's training day. And she went, is a teacher training day? And it went cut off.
Sky was so embarrassed.
Sky was totally embarrassed.
She's like, Dad, man, that was my head of year.
Well, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to embarrass. Oh, she'll not get us back. I'll just get her back again. It's fine.
Chris Knight said 6-year-old son leaving this year, but unsure of qualifications.
Yeah, Chris, it's a nightmare. I don't know how they're going to do it.
But they're not talking of scrapping them this year.
Talking of scrapping them this year, so I don't. It's either going to be a case of they're going to scrap the exams and just work from the
estimated teacher
teacher grades and also the coursework that's been handed in. So we'll see what happens.
if we even get them back. Hi.
But I look forward to them all getting back to school, because do you know what it is, as parents as well. And I know a lot of people obviously don't have kids, so it must be great. But when you do have kids and then they are at school, you appreciate. I'm starting to appreciate that time when they are at school, getting taught by the people who actually are professionals in the job, so that we can do what we can do. So our time's our time. Our kids are getting older and older, and they've got their own set bedtimes. So the last one goes to bed at 8:30. So whereas it started from 7:30, 7 o'clock, it's now 8:30, and it's going to be going to 9 o'clock shortly. So that's our evening's gone. So getting them to school is going to be imperative. I'm looking forward to them getting back to school, because they do miss it. They absolutely do.
It's the
They miss it.
social aspect of it, isn't it? Having somebody to talk to.
Well, it's the same as us. It's the same as us speaking to everybody here. I enjoy doing these because I get to speak to everybody else. My allotment will be fine. Leslie's allotment will be fine.
Just snowed over.
It's just snowed over. It's not. It's a couple of months to be sorted. Hello, Paul. Hope you're doing well, matey. It'll not take long to get the gardens into gear. I'm very, very lucky. The fact that my gardens are pretty much set. So even if it is just needs a quick cut down weed killer around the edges, just to turn over with a rotavator, then it's done. Sorted. I'll put some hen manure pellets down. I'll get some pigeon manure, whatever the case may be. Dig it in, sorted and done. What I'll be focusing mainly on this year is I'll be putting stuff in Grandad's garden, stuff that we will grow, because even if I shut my whole garden down, just cover it over and just use a few beds. That's all I need to do. Use the polytunnels in the onion house. That's all I need to do this year. I don't need to focus on a great deal of things, because with having Grandad's garden as well, I'm quite tempted just to. I've got a couple of contacts that have stated if I need any dahlias, I would like any dahlias. They've got plenty spare, so what I might do with the allotment next door where I have the marrows, just do a full half a garden of dahlias and just leave them. Just leave them. I might stake them up so I can get down the middle, but just leave it for the flowers themselves. I say I've got sweet peas on the go. I'm not expecting anything from them, but if they come through, great. See what happens. So I'm not going to worry about 2021, to be honest. I'm going to get normal stuff put in. I'm going to help with Granda. Might see if Granda wants to do a little bit extra on the videos and stuff as well. Because I've got him on camera as well doing stuff, so I can just put a few snippets in there.
Roland's saying what he says later on this month. We might be able to start easing some restrictions.
I will see what happens. You've got to go for your job, didn't you? Yeah. Leslie's got to go for her job. She's classed as at risk. Extremely vulnerable. Shielding. She doesn't know why.
Well, I don't know why.
Well, we've got an idea. But she's got to go for her. So I've got, to be quite honest, mate, for postage and stuff like that, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. The amount of dahlias I can get from people just around here is enough. It's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. I can pop half an hour down the road and just get as many as I like. So what, Nick, I know you've asked a few questions in regards to the giant veg. I am planning on doing some of the giant veg. I do want to do a couple of marrows. I've got the onions there, as long as they're still all right. I've got the leeks there as well. I've got red cabbage in at the moment, which is tiny. I don't even know if that's going to make it. The timing's just way off. Hello, Alan from Northern Ireland. Just while I'm on one at the minute. Cucumber. The things that I haven't started yet, which I could start, is like the cucumbers, the marrows, what? What are you saying? No, it's not, I haven't started. Cabbages and stuff is like December time. But cucumbers, tomatoes, cauliflowers, just little stuff like that. Anything that I could put my hands on, basically, give it a go. I might even just see what seeds I've getting in this pack and stuff that I wouldn't normally grow, just chuck it in and see what happens.
Tomato.
I will be growing tomatoes. I'll be growing giant tomatoes as well. I've got the normal tomatoes, the sun gold tomatoes I'm going to grow in the middle greenhouse, the 8x6. So I did enjoy the sun gold, so I'll be setting one set away for
Somebody's
1 week
away.
and the other one a couple of weeks later. So I'm in Northumberland, in top northeast England. Who's awake?
Little boy.
Little boy's awake. Oh, he's busy getting cleaned. We'll show them when they're awake. They'll be up shortly. Giant ones, Big Zach. I've got a couple of other ones as well.
These ones.
Yeah, them ones. I want them to get like them ones, but we'll see what happens. I've got a couple of different varieties. I have got them all set away and like marked up and stuff like that. So I'll have to pull them out and see which ones are best. But I do want to get a few of them done this year just so I can have another go, because I found the setup quite easy and quite easy to maintain. I've still got the auto pots as well, which I can put a few things in, which I don't know. I might even bring them home. Or I might not. I might just leave them down the allotment and just do it at the allotment. But we'll see.
So I'm just watching them fight. Mum and son.
Oh, she's busy cleaning them. We'll get them shortly.
Mum's busy cleaning them and he doesn't want to be cleaned.
I have got a bit of an issue. I don't think a lot of my onions that I've got are going to come to anything. What with the being left and also potentially watering as well. They're starting to, some of them are still starting to bulb again, and if as soon as they start bulbing, that's it. Because I don't want them bulbing. I want them tall and thin, tall and like, you know, pencil thick sort of thing. I don't want them bulbing out because I don't want them bulbing until they get a lot bigger. Looking at bulbing from July time. It's far too early. It's it's been difficult, especially with the propagator as well, because the propagators are all new and I haven't gotten the terms with them yet. I know there's bottom heat there and I know the temperature is getting from the bottom, but obviously with watering and stuff, I want to be careful with them. I haven't really getting a grasp for that, but I will do over the course of the years. The thing is, I've got the equipment, I've got the setup ready to go. I know what it is that I can do. It's just improving on every year, which will be exactly the same going forward as well. Right, little boy, come on then. Your mum's out. Oh, I can't even
get you, everybody, before you go flying.
Ah, come on, you. Get off there. So, there's a little laddie. Oh, you must know something. Oh, look.
Like that.
Say hello, everybody. Oh, hello. Ah, you're finding their claws. You saying hello? Aurora sleeping. That's the boy, spit of his mama. Spit his mama. His mother. Did have a forever home for him, but unfortunately the circumstances have changed, which is fine. I'd rather that happen now than later on. So I've still got to find him a home, but I don't think it's going to be difficult.
He's lovely.
But he's not getting treated any other different than what the other one is.
He was the one that came out breech.
That's who there. He's the one that you had to pull out.
I didn't.
Came out legs first.
I didn't pull. I just helped Mum. Oh, what?
But yeah, this year, like I said, I want to get the garden sorted out and prepared.
There has to be 8 weeks.
It's going to be beginning of when's it? Beginning of March, middle of March.
Well, they were born on the 20th.
The 3 weeks now.
3 weeks.
So another 5 weeks. So another 5 weeks. So about middle of March time, they'll be ready to go.
You're stuck.
Yeah, finding their clothes. What's the matter? He's got such a pathetic little cry. Absolutely pathetic little cry. Right, how long before they go? He's got one of my chinchillas has a face like thunder because just at the kitten. I don't think I'll have a problem finding a home, to be honest, Nick. Like I say, I hadn't even advertised them, hadn't done anything. I just popped them up saying, look what we've got. The first person who wanted one of them, we know them very well, and they've just lost a cat recently, and they wanted a girl and they wanted a grey one, so don't have any issues with that whatsoever. So, what are you doing? It's on a mission now. They started finding their feet. They'll be starting to use the little tray shortly as well, so that's all fun and games. And I get them all weaned off and then wormed and stuff.
The funniest thing was watching his sister today, wasn't it, going after Lily, the biggest dog.
Oh, aye, vicious. Vicious. They think they're bigger than they are.
She wasn't
quite
vicious,
amusing.
she was playing.
Aye, but it's nice to have, like I say, it's nice to have a little change. Where you going, little dude? Where you off to? Do you want to go here? No, go there. No, pat you. No. Oh, show your face.
It's not like his sister. He doesn't like it. Likes being low down.
Yeah, you don't like being there, do you? No. I'm going on my beard. Yeah. Aha, me hearty. Looking around. Everybody's come on to see you, you know. Yeah. No, come on to see you. Alright, there, hold on. Oh! You found your clothes, that's my fingers. Oh. Hello, Brian. Hope you're doing well, my friend. What we got here, what's Hendrik put on here? So if you have any time, then search for agriculture advice on YouTube. Real weird way of thinking there. Oh, well, do. Thank you very much. Got 2 kittens just under a year old. Dottie and the Cotty pup joined us on Friday. Oh, that was nice, Chris. It's always nice to have
company.
Yeah, company. But the kids love playing with the kitten. They do, and they will do, especially Elizabeth. But obviously, it's got to keep their feet on the ground as well. And then obviously let them know that obviously they're not staying and stuff like that as well, which
They'll
is
have their own forever homes to go to.
That's been sorted. Paul, I two minds in regards to the shows this year. I think there will be come end of September. Which with the Chelsea show being moved to the end of September as well from the springtime, I think there will be. By the time everybody is jabbed and things are sorted over the course of the summer months and stuff, I think it's going to be calmed a lot down. We'll just have to wait and see what happens though. That's what I'm expectations being. So that's the reasons why I still want to put a few things together just in case there are shows, so that I've got something to take there. Because I've already got already taken the time off. I can't. I've got any more cabbages. I can't just take Leslie. So
He thinks he's funny.
So I'll just take Steve Bruce. It's fine. He's a bigger cabbage.
Funny looking.
I'm funny looking. Pretty tash. People that just come in. I look strange. I think I look strange anyways. I shaved my tash off because it was that long. When I was eating my soup earlier on, it was just curling back in my mouth. It was annoying, so I just went. I just didn't bother doing the rest. Then I fell asleep after. My mum must have put sleeping pills in the food.
Ben said something and accidentally bit it. Bad language, but it wasn't anything targeted as an attack.
All right, okay. So let's just see what Ben's put on. Ben's had a bad day. Just found out his shed isn't 100% frost proof and looks like some of his seed potatoes are ruined. See what you can salvage. Don't worry about it. These things do happen, Ben. Keeping paper on them and stuff as well. Keep them off the ground. Yeah, it can happen. No, don't worry about it. I like to use Hessian sacks as well. But like I say, these things do happen. You should still be able to get seed potatoes.
I've got a leaky potting shed and a leaky tea shed.
Your tea shed's leaking, isn't it? We need to get it properly secured and sorted out.
I'll tell you when I went down today. That door, you know, the one that's always shut. It's broken. It was open.
It was open?
Nothing happening. The wood at the bottom's like broken. I think
the whole thing needs to be taken down. I think we need to get that sorted out. So I'll have to do some overtime, or I'll have to win the lottery. And get you a nice big shed at the bottom. Or was that one that was being put on earlier?
I don't know.
Must have been.
Yeah, it was.
Not a case of bad language. Just change the wording. We're all grown adults here. So, and we've got a new cat. My daughter did not like it the first 3 days. It did hide in the home. Now if we take a leak, she stand between my legs watching the pot. They're crazy like that. I mean, Mama cat here, Poppy, she's every morning she's at our feet because we know exactly what she wants. She wants food. She doesn't want normal food though. She wants wet food because we've given her wet food because of the kittens and things. We've given her more meals per day. Because she did start losing a lot of weight. The kittens are actually like sucking the life out of her. So we started feeding her more.
Keep on top of that, aren't we?
Yeah, so we're starting to keep on top of it with them getting bigger and bigger. But like I say, they'll be starting to wean off shortly. So we'll have to get some kitten milk and kitten food in. So, but it's like I say, it's another
Fun and games.
It's another job to do at the end of the day as well. I did actually get around to potting a few of them onions up a couple. I think it was 2 weeks ago. So I've got four of the big onions potted up for seed come this year, hopefully. Not expecting them to come to anything, but like I say, we'll see what happens. I've still got seed, still got good germination from the other seed that I like. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens in 2022 instead. I'm not writing anything off this year, but just mentally state, and obviously I'm normally more focused, and I'm normally more right. You've got to do this by this, do this by this, do this. But I'm normally on top of everything by this point. I don't feel anywhere near on top of anything.
Quite a few people I've spoken to have all said they're in a very similar mindset. It's this being stuck.
It is. It is. Do you know what it is?
Lose your drive.
I used to do, for work, I used to be a satellite TV installation. I used to install the satellite TVs and stuff, satellites and satellite dishes and cable runs and aerials, and I used to do all of that. So whenever there's a problem, I'm the first person that people normally ring. Now, it's normally my grandma. My grandma normally rings.
Son.
What's that? Oh.
That's what he says. That's what your grandma says.
Oh, it's like hello, son. My telly's gone off. Hello, grandma. You all right? Hi, nice to speak to you. I thought you must be after something, are you? So the Ariel's gone. I know Ariel's gone, but she wants it right at the top. I haven't got the stuff anymore, so I've decided to show her something different. And give her something else that she can use instead, which she thinks is great. But I got a phone call again yesterday. Son, your aunt's TV's gone off. Would you pop run and see if everything's alright? I was like, that's not a bother. I'll sort that out. I'll go an hour. I was like, ooh, get loose. It's great, this. Obviously, keeping safe. Everything was safe. Mask on, blah, blah, blah. You know, this is like not an emergency, but lives by herself. There's no TV. TV means a lot of people, especially when you've got nothing else in the house to watch. By the time I went round, fixed it within 10 minutes, got a TV remote working against a TV, so she doesn't have to turn everything off every night. So she's absolutely over the moon. So, but it was just nice to get out in a different environment. It was lovely. And do you know when people say that you can't do things and then you want to do them even more? Well, I never used to want to just go to the pub and have a beer. Guess what I want to do every time I pass a pub? Oh, I quite fancy going in there for a pint and a sit down.
I don't, to be fair. Do I really just fancy going out?
Oh, not yet. That's made me big feet.
Like, just somewhere.
Aye. That's it. Aye. I mean, we normally like going to one. Well, I like going to one place. It's like a steakhouse place. It is quite expensive, but it's nice for the meal. Excuse me.
I was asking if we can go to a cafe.
No, we can't go to any cafes or nothing at the moment. It's all takeaway.
I was asking. I said.
Kyle's asking if we can go to a cafe.
Yeah, he rested story time because of Sophie. We're going to the cafe.
Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle, I'm wondering who you're on about.
I drank all the water from the taps.
So we got it delivered actually the other day. They came in the cartons, put it on plates. It just wasn't the same.
Doesn't feel the same.
It didn't feel the same at all. And it kind of spoiled it. But Meals on Wheels from the mother is absolutely amazing. And I will say that without not being here. Oh, hello, Mum. You all right?
You've had a question, by the way.
What's the question?
How long does it take to get an onion to show standard from seed?
From seed, Steve, it goes from anywhere from October through until September. You've got to think about your normally six weeks you need to have them ready by before the show, 6 weeks before the show, so that you can store them, dry them, get that brown skin. The growing bit, I would say, is probably the easy bit. It's the preparation for the show after that, because you've got to select the right ones. Then once you've selected them ones, you've got to have them in the right conditions. You've got to get them dried off nicely. Then you've got to have them wrapped correctly as well. No dirty roots or anything like that. It is very difficult, but I got my timings right last year, and I did try and start this year, but I had bad germination with my own seed, which was a shame. So next year I learned from my lessons. I'm just going to get some good seed and some fresh seed, and then start. Still got some actually, which I'll probably do for the end of this year. But in general, it takes between 10 to 12 months, like 10 to 11 months, to be honest. From seed to display, it can't take a few weeks. No. Definitely not. It takes 10 months, mate.
That's it.
It's
Takes
6 weeks
a
to
year
dry.
or
It takes
doesn't it?
six weeks to dry off. 6 weeks to dry out. From lifting to drying out is 6 weeks. And then you've got to find the right shape, matching set 3, 5. Then you've got the big ones, the heavy ones. You don't have to worry about. You can lift them the day of the show.
Dave said he's had poor germination this year.
I know, David's been an absolute nightmare this year, mate, hasn't it? So I think me and Dave's on the same mindset. And I think he's on this. I think it's sort of telepathic because he knows how I feel and I know exactly how he feels as well.
I know how Alan feels on here.
Sleep issues. So help. Any help? Right. So what's Alan put on here? Because I know Alan messaged me. 61 with a 10-year-old daughter, but homeschooling, mental state ain't good. It's not great, Alan. I do feel for you.
Has sleep issues? Any help would be.
Sleep issues. What to buy? Sleep issues.
It's, I think, especially when it comes to your homeschooling, if it's depending on who's having the sleep issues, obviously, is reducing that screen time before bed because you got so much of it with the home learning. Try to reduce that screen time.
It's the lights, obviously the light, the white light and stuff like that does affect you. It keeps your brain ticking over. Try shutting it off beforehand. I know.
Lower the lighting.
Lower the lighting. I mean, looking at me, and I know it's tonight, but I do remember the feeling of obviously tiredness and getting in a good routine. Don't go to bed too late. Try and switching everything off. Try not to overthink things.
Try having, I don't know, read a book, even if it's just a page. Gets your mind off whatever's going on. Your bedroom shouldn't be too hot or too cold, which is
also
hard.
another good squirrel lights can mess with your sleep
pattern.
if they're in the same room as you. Yeah. Another handy tip I will state as well, which I find really helpful, is wear socks for bed.
Hey, they're really good.
That's, I mean, not being vulgar cruel, that's all I wear for bed, is socks. It's to do with keeping your body temperature regulated.
That's why I'm here, folks.
Yeah, thanks very much. Keep your body regulated, and obviously the blood circulation as well, because tight. It's not tight, but it forces the blood back up as well. So it's wear socks for bed. Oh, it's a bonny sight. It used to be a better looking sight, but it's definitely a bonny sight, isn't it, Donald?
Beautiful.
Aye, Elizabeth has a fright of life when she comes in and she sees my butt hanging at the edge of the bed. Oh, Dad! Well, you should knock before coming in.
She still jumps on you now.
Still jumping.
Time to get up!
Come over here, women 40 years look like 75 completely drying out. That's just because of the heat and the weather and the humidity, isn't it? Worst humidity I've ever had was when I was down from Florida. It was a nightmare. It was warm. I mean, I wouldn't even say it was really warm, but it was claggy.
I'm not 40 anywhere near yet, am I?
Not yet. No. You've got a few years to go, yet though. You'll get there. But then again, you'll still look like you're bloody 25 when you're 40-year-old.
How old do I look now?
Do I do any mining?
Yeah.
How do you mean mining? Do I do any mining? I do digging. I do dig. I don't mine.
Dig.
The only time I've ever touched any coal is when I've bought it in.
Is that not because somebody said?
All right. Yes, sorry, digital. So who said that? Beginner God, with that sort of knowledge, Dean, you should be mining Ethereum, mate. Mate, I don't mine anything, but I do deal in crypto. So I have, since November, I've been keeping my eye on it and checking, looking into it. So it is interesting, and it's something else I've been doing in my spare time instead of sitting on TikTok.
I don't go on that very much.
Just I'm not really into computers anymore. But I like just following the charts and stuff. You can learn how to go to get it with free. Nah, I'd rather focus on one thing.
That. I thought we went about on a Weetabix.
When it comes to, I'll be quite honest, and I'm honest with everybody on here as well. When it comes to things, I did take a look into it. I did put a bit of money into crypto, taking it straight back out again. Well, not straight back, but I took it out when I was up, and that's what paid for a meal of the night. So I took the money out because it is trading cryptocurrency is a form of gambling for me, and I struggled with gambling for a few years, and I'm not getting sucked back into that hole. So as much as it is great to see, I don't mind following it, but I kind of get myself involved in it.
You've had a question.
So to speak. So it's know where to stop, and I know now where to stop from previous. I'm not going back into that rabbit hole. And I know one of the big things stated is if you put in what you're willing to lose, and at the minute, I've just get myself back on top, and I'm not willing to lose anything. So I'm taking out, see what happens in the future. If I've got £100 to put away, I'll put it away, and I'll just have a tinker on. But learn my lessons from the past. And I'd rather instead of losing, I'd rather just spend it on the garden. So, and one of the worst things was lying about it, because once you get in that rabbit hole, lying about everybody, they're good. Right. So what we got, anyways, here. So David, how's it going, pal? Did you manage to get some onions? I did get some onions, David. I did. I've got them in the. Actually, I will take this through before the hour's up. We'll take us to the green shed and show you what's going on. Yeah, there was a few people I've spoken to who's lost a lot of money on it. One of them was a massive scam on a trading site basically, and they just shut everything down and took everybody's money. But because it was in Bitcoin, it was never recovered. Couldn't recover it because it was obviously untraceable. So
that who shall not be named said he's got to go and sort his YouTube video out.
Right, no bother, Steve. Thanks for coming in, mate. Take care. Look forward to catching up with that video. You're doing really well on your first few videos. What else we got in here? Need a magnet. Anyhow.
Sky did request that we discussed a topic.
What?
It's not garden related.
What?
A parents' evening.
What, Sky's parents' evening?
Not your embarrassing.
Why?
She just requested that we let everybody know how it's gone on.
Sky had a parents' evening yesterday. I can't be proud of Sky. She's nearly 13 years old. She's 13 years old in April. No, it's not April, it's March. End of March, beginning of April is Elizabeth. So Sky did absolutely fantastic at parents' evening. Since they started doing online classrooms, she's been able to just get up in the morning, get ready to go. She's got a time set for her school. She's got a time set for classrooms. And then she just cracks on and does all the work. We had our parents' evening yesterday. Every single teacher nearly was stating that she was there helping out the teacher. She was telling people what to do. She did her own work first. She's in her music with her doing piano with both hands, keyboard with both hands. She's
She's way ahead of all our peers.
She's mastering. She's mastering it, and she come on yesterday, and the teacher wanted to hear her music, so she wants to send it in. And she says, I don't want to do it yet because I want to be confident in what I do before showing you. Which, hats off for young ladies, it's quite mature. And like I say, couldn't be more proud of her. So she's doing really well.
Every single teacher has said they would like her to choose their subject is one of our options.
Yeah. Can you do Spanish? Can you do Spanish in GCSE? Can you do music in GCSE? Can you do what in GCSE? Can you do this in GCSE?
Or if it's a key subject, they've got no concerns of her doing that subject for GCSE level.
So Paul, I've had my plot for 4 years now. Like 4.5 years now, around about the time. So and Leslie's had hers 2. So that's how long we've had our plots. What else have we got here? Just gamble on your garden, that's better. That's exactly what I do, and that's what I have been doing, getting out. So what we've got there, when you grow your giant onions in pots, the size pots you finish in. So I've shown and I've proven that you can get 20 to 22 inch onions in 10 litre pots. Do a good general compost mix of potting and bedding. You possibly do some, I think it's 11s as well. I don't know if it's M2. You can do a mix of that and some feed in there, but after 6 weeks, you need to start feeding because all of the compost nutrients are gone. Put a bit of manure on the bottom of the bucket, you could do that as well, just like you would do with the tomatoes. And then when they reach the bottom, there's a bit extra there as well. So, but you can grow, I've shown that you can grow giant onions in 10 litre pots. obviously with a bit of extra feeding as well. So, but that's the reason why I grow mine. So, what else have we got here? Fertilizers, what I use, David. I use bloodfish and bone. I use bone meal. And for the leeks itself, I use high nitrogen feeds, Chempac 2, I think it is. No, it's not, it's Chempac 3. For those. And seaweed. Weekly feed of seaweed as well. That's the thing, Brian, as well. Every year is a gamble with the garden. You don't know what the weather's going to be like. You don't know when to start. I mean, look outside at the moment. Are your onion leeks compost 10 litres? That's it, 10 litres per pot. I mean, to be honest, by the time you've potted up, I go from 1 litre to 3 litre, 5 litre to 10 litre. So, depending on what your finishing pot is, I finish in my 10 litre buckets, but I've got the bottom cut off. And that's so that when they're finished growing in the 10 litre buckets, I can then transplant into the trench and then they can go into the trench. That way I found best because with white rot in the beds, the soil is not touching the bottom of the onion. So therefore, rot does not happen. And when I'm watering, I water around the base with automatic hoses and I'll feed from the top. But I'll make sure that the water doesn't touch around the base of the onion. Because if you touch around the base of the onion, it gets wet, damp, it causes all sorts of problems at the root base. So there's a handy tip with it. There's a lot more people know a lot more stuff when it comes to giant onions than I do, trust me. So there's a lot of things which I still need to look into as well, which I do. If I'm going to do anything, I do really need to pick stuff up, and I do need to start learning this stuff as well. The onions I showed you have now picked up the ones in the massive pots. Is them the ones I give you, Dave, from Tim? Or is them the other ones that you already had?
Where's Nick based?
I don't know. Where's Nick based? So next, what's Nick got here? Nick says, do you think they should make more allotment sites available for people wanting to do one? As there's been a massive take up, yes, the pandemic. The thing is, right, I understand people wanting to take allotments, but allotments like pets aren't just a one season thing. You need to have, and that's the reason as to why there's a waiting list, especially on a lot of allotment sites, which you need to show that you're going to tend to the garden properly. A lot of council list sites and stuff as well have got a waiting list because there's people in the background are too lazy to do their jobs. And that's the reason as to why. If you're currently, there's a big hint as well. If you're currently on a waiting list for an allotment, get down. Not, I can't say get down, sorry, you can't at the minute, but before everything kicked off and everything that as well with what's going on with the pandemic, get in contact with the people when it's safe to do so. We'll leave that there. Get in contact with the allotment advisor. Show that you're willing to do it, because if you sit and wait, it won't come to you. Filling in that form will not get you just an allotment.
You can be waiting 5,
You could be
10
waiting
years.
years. Put it this way: the guy on the chairman of my committee got the allotment list off the councillor, right? When allotment came available on our site, spoke to the first 3 people at the top of the list, and by the time he spoke to the first 3 people on the top of the list, they'd already moved out the area because they waited that long. Well, it's not because they waited that long, but they'd already moved. Been that long, they'd moved. Leslie was on an allotment waiting list for hers from the corner from our house. His company got 20 odd plots available on it, but it's bare bones. You've got to build it up over. The soil is a nightmare. You've got to build raised beds and get them filled up to be able to get a nice garden sorted out. There's lovely gardens up there. If you've got to start off, if you've got some money, a bit of money, nice off, you're good at, building stuff and from getting plenty of recycled stuff, it's dead straightforward. But it's going to take a lot of hard work and dedication. People rock up to allotments and think, oh, it's already been done. I was very, very lucky. Very, very lucky, and I don't take advantage of that enough. The garden which I took on, my main garden, the chap who had it passed away. He looked after that garden. He was there every single day. My granddad was there. My granddad was the name guy in the plot, and that's how I managed to get hold of the garden, because I took my name over and his. And then the same thing happened with the lad next door as well. He stopped growing. He said that if you want to take it, that's absolutely not a problem. You can come in partnership. It's the way in which I did it. But Leslie was waiting. There was plenty of opportunities, plenty of empty plots there. She was nagged. No, I wouldn't even say nagged. It was more pressure. Listen, can I have the allotment? Can I have an allotment? Can I email you? Can you ring us? Can you such and such? I'm eager. I want to get it done. I want to get started. Can I have the allotment? Within the sake of
I wasn't nagged.
she did the nagging.
I was nagging him.
She was emailing and everything like that. She got an allotment in a week. In a week, she got an allotment. She went down, picked her allotment, her and her friend.
Basically, me and my friend were just questioning, well, you know, these have been sitting here, we've spoken to other people on the plot, there's nobody taking any more up. Where is this list that you speak of? Because there is X amount of plots sitting empty, we're ready to get going, blah, 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 blah.
But if you can't, and if you can't see yourself cultivating 75% of the plot each year, then gardening's not for you. The allotment's not for you. Stay at home, grow at home, build a couple of raised beds, put a few things in that you like, go on there. But a lot of the things, majority of times which I've spoken to people about allotments and how to get them and stuff like that as well, is speak to the people that's on the site. If you speak to when it's safe to do so, you speak to the people on the site, show you're eager, show you're keen to get it done, see if anybody's looking for a partner.
I had somebody contact me through social network, had seen that I had a plot where they are interested in getting one, and asked me what it was like to have a plot there.
I mean, to be quite honest, I'm still keen on, if anybody's up my way and they want to share with me, I'm still very keen on having an extra pair of hands, because I love it at the moment with my granddad and everything as well helping out. He's got his little plot and he pops into mine every now and then. But I would love to have the sort of relationship that the likes of Jeff has with obviously his brother. And you've got a few friends on the plot that all work together for each other. I love stuff like that, and it make many hands make light work, especially when you've all got the same mindset. That's why I mean I would love to be able to have likes of John and Mr. Bump come down with us. He's got his own allotment up in his town, which I understand totally the reason why he obviously doesn't want to not just give up his. He would
rather we went over there.
He'd rather us move up to there, but no, it can't happen. But yeah, it's I've already had the feelers out. I've already mentioned stuff, but I've been told as well I need to watch what I'm doing as well. Because it's technically for close friends and family. But like I say, I would love to be able to have an extra pair of hands that'll go through the whole journey with us. Because it's not a case of being lazy, it's just I've got huge plans and I would love to be able to have an extra pair of hands. For likes of when I'm not available to get down there, stuff's done. And then when they're not available to get down there, I can do stuff as well. Because Granna's not going to be able to help forever. And it unfortunately is what it is. But I'll get to the point where I can't do everything myself. But we'll see what happens. Like I say, I've got plenty of stuff. Once I get... I'll probably be about 50-year-old by the time I get the garden sorted out, so I'm just keeping on top of it.
Even then, you'll just...
Even then, I'll start doing something else. If you aren't cultivating, it wouldn't be given notice if you don't sort it. Well, that's what it is. That's the thing, though. My allotment chairman did do it last year. He went into everybody's garden and handed notices to those that weren't looking after the garden. And people did hand their gardens over, which was quite good timing at the time. But if I was looking at the gardens down in my way, there is still a few of them which aren't being maintained.
Yeah. She's got on her site, if you nag, you're seeing that you might be future trouble and less likely to get a plot.
It's not a case of nagging. I used the wrong word regards to nagging. If you show that you're eager, if you're keen and you're eager and you can show that willingness to actually go ahead and want to do it, that's great. I say it's better than somebody. Think of it like a job interview. If you had somebody come in and just started going, well, you know, it's one of them things, isn't it? I just need a job, basically.
I have to work.
Got to work. I've got to pay, feed the bill. Whereas if you have somebody that's actually interested in asking questions and stuff like that, which one comes off more better? The person that looks interested in getting this sorted. If you have your name there and stuff like that as well. People know me from the channel, and I do, and I don't. Stop it. Like I say, I don't do what. It's a lovely thing to have when people just come and ask questions and stuff. It's great. But if you don't show your willingness and you see you're eager, it doesn't, it kind of rub off on other people as well. So, look eager, basically.
Look keen.
Real aggressive. So Karen's had some really aggressive people demanding plots. We are completely full. It's not a case they have the wrong attitude, so they won't get any. Same situation. Well, I want this. You're not getting any. Sorry, no, it's not going to happen. You made a comment before that if your onion bulb doesn't come in contact with the soil, it won't get white rot. If so, so if I grow a 20-litre container with the bottom cut off my onions, won't I get rot? I'm not guaranteeing that. I found out from the first year growing onions in my... I found out in the first year growing giant onions in my onion house that the ground did have white rot because I lost a lot of my onions, even though they look nice. So what I thought was, well, if I want to be watering from below, a lot of people put collars on. If I take a 10-litre bucket, because I know I can grow an onion in a 10-litre bucket, even if the onions do, even if the roots don't go into the trench itself, then I'm still going to be able to get a decent sized onion. So, but when I've lifted the onions up, they've been fine. So,
that's not.
I thought they were. So that's and last year it just proved it. I lost 2 onions, but that was due to boitritis, not white rot. So for me, it worked. Water from the bottom, feed from the top. And all I fed was with nettle tea. Fed it with nettle tea and comfrey tea as well. Just a bit of mix, bit of horse manure tea as well. So just every week was a bit different feed. Realistically, you should be looking at what they need more of other stuff. That wasn't me that time, it was a cat. What? She's doing it. Anyways, there was another question there before. I know Craig said that he wouldn't do anything with his dad. I know, I can imagine. I can quite imagine. Your dad's always there, it's great. Not sure about my dad sometimes. Jobs do need 2 pairs of hands. I did ask me Granite to come over and help us with the cover the other week, sorry. Asked Sky to come down just in case Granite didn't come over. We managed to get it off. And then Granite turned up. First compost pile is finished, Hendrik says, and I'm making the pile on my space where the beds will be made. I've got a massive compost bin which I probably need to reduce in size. But I've had some good compost there. Weed bin. Weeds coming through from the bottom. That's another issue as well. So I used to have what I thought was help. He asked a lot of questions, but I gain no benefits. Yeah, that's the thing as well, though. Like I say, I've had 2 people eager, but other than that, that's it. Questions, that's it. But I need you to come, show, see what's going on. But it is what it is.
I need just physical manpower.
That's it, aye. Anyways, let's go have a look in the shed. What's it? So as a noob, basically, what can I start in spring cells at home? Nothing at the minute.
Depends where they are.
Nothing at the minute. Nothing at the minute. March. Think of March as your sowing time for a lot of stuff. And like I say, always only grow what you would like to grow. Right, so let's take a look here.
I'm not going to hold out there.
No bother, Leslie. We'll see you in a bit. Say bye. See you in a bit.
Whoa, that's very cool.
I need some shoes here. Speak to them while I get the shoes on.
You just don't need to be that close. Hi. I'm not going out with you. It's cold. Look, at my plant pot. I need to think of a hairstyle for him. I'm not Les, by the way. That was me granda. Look. Now, what hair should I give him? He's a plant pot. Can't decide what to put in there. No, so it's all right. You didn't know. Yeah, my granddad was called Leslie and I'm called Leslie. So my granddad got Les and I get Leslie. Chives. Give him chives for hair. We're deciding on what his hair is going to be. He needs orange hair.
Right, bye. Bye. Right, let's go. Go with the shed. Dun, 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 dun. Hang on. Oh, it's snow. Ho. Right. Let's see how dry stuff is in here. It's absolutely bone dry. It's absolutely bone dry. Right. Can't repeat the names of my wife calls me. Right, so let's have a look in here. What we've got, apart from a lot of dry stuff. We've got in Elizabeth's. Sadly, looks like Elizabeth's little experiment didn't come to much. Nothing happening in here. It's actually not too cold. There's ones in here come up there. But the giant red cabbage, they're potting on lovely. This is that way. They're coming on lovely since I potted them up. So I'm coming up to the onions under the SF2000 here, which needs actually lifting up. Oh, right. I'll have to put these down somewhere for a second. Hang on. Right. So let's see what happens here. Right. Stay there, because I need to lift these lights up. More. There we go. So that's them sorted out, and I'll show you how we're coming on at the minute. So we've got some giant onions here, still in 7cm pots, which do need potting up as soon as humanly possible. There's an onion there. Not one single. Alright there. See, there we go. They need potting up, so there's a job to do. They're not going to really cook too much, to be honest, I don't think. Oh. I need to give these all a good watering, all of them a good watering. But I was saying before about the bulbing up at the bottom. That's what I was referring to. You can see it's starting to bulb up. I'd rather have it nice and straight up and down. But we'll have to wait and see. See, I've not been here in a couple of days. I'm just seeing things now which need sorting out. Stick that back because I know what it is. Get back in there. But I haven't got one single. Let's have a look here. I've not got one. Well, I tell a lie. I've got some stands there, but they're the ones that Dave gave us. They're standing up nicely now as well. I need to get them. So oh, that's me. If I turn the camera around, that might be a lot better. So, anyways, instead of my ugly mug, that's what I look like behind the camera. So, we've got. What do you mean? What's up with my hand? They're the ones that Dave gave me. Dave Shaw. I need to get them thingied up. I need to get all of these actually staked up, even though they're all standing to attention lovely by themselves. But yeah, they're all coming on. Actually, I think they're coming on all right. They're all bone dry. They need a drink. But just for... These are one of my own saved seeds. As you can see there. Stand up with attention by itself. It's in a 7cm pot. It needs to be potted up immediately. So I'll have to sort that out. Get some more compost in. But all them need doing. I don't know if these need potting up yet. In the 11cm pots, I don't think they do. Let's get it up, yeah. Let's have a look at the bottom. There's no roots on there yet. Try and put that back. This I say, it's all just neglect, absolute neglect. I look forward to when the temperatures warm up a bit, so that I can take this tent down at the back, and Tim's on this side under the SF1000. Let's see, I've just put these in here and I've just left them. I need to get them all sorted out. I need to get the Vitapod moved over, so that I'll get the underbench sorted out as well. I need to get this taken down. But one thing I will show you is here. I did put, like I said earlier on, I've got the onions already started put away here. I put them back in, and if I try and lift it up here, you can see it's got roots. So all I've done is just fill the pot with compost, put the roots in, done. Same with this one here. I do need to take the neck away from there. It opens it up a bit. Put that one here. Looks like it's going to produce 1, 2, 3 to 4 heads on that one. It's a nice onion, that one as well. This one is going to have it's going to have 3 heads on there as well. On this one, that one there, nothing yet. I tell you, like, it's got a hole in the pot there, which is great. I've still got this one to pot up, which has already started to open up there. That should have been done in December, you know. See, just not so much laziness, just I haven't getting around to doing it. So I need to put that in. I did have these. Still got these leeks here, which I need to send away. I still haven't getting them done. It's a week later. And these are all the leeks, which are touching the top of the light now, and I can't lift this light up any further. So what I need to get done with this is I need to get this tent taken down so that I can raise the light up, so that I can get all of these spread out across the backboards and stuff. I have actually been in here and I have nicked the button on this one. Nicking the button is when you nick the top. See how this one here is tall? So there's the button there. And I need to nick the button. Some of them do it automatically, some of them don't. And nick the button so it turns out like this, so it keeps them short. But all of these are absolutely bone dry. Bone dry. I'll be surprised if most of these don't go to seed, to be honest. But yeah, we've got no roots at the bottom yet. These are kept on a temperature 18 degrees constantly. I haven't even getting them. I'm getting them sprayed or nothing yet, and they're looking a bit sorry for themselves, to be honest. So I might have to give them a feed with some seaweed. But I need to give them a water this evening, so I will be doing that. Seems mad changing them from one pot to another. Just for ease, I need to get a long spout on here, so just water from the top there, not too much. See it and do it. Probably gonna need more water than this, but just very quickly, just give them a drink. Something's better than nothing. 1 litre of water. I'm missing loads of comments and I am very sorry. I will have a quick look when I finish watering these here. Yeah, we're gone. Stick that back in there. Right, so still got the fan on in the back there. This fan's kaputted because it doesn't go round anymore. I've tried fixing that twice. It would have cost us £10. I've got another one inside. But I've got these to sort out, and I'm probably going to start off the tomatoes in here. I'll take Elizabeth's stuff out, take the cabbage out, and then I'll start the tomatoes in here next week, because I've still got the light off the SF2000 there as well. But that's what's happening in here at the minute. I do need to get this all changed out. I need to get underneath the benches all sorted out as well, because it's just been a dumping ground. As you can see, it's an absolute pigsty. Ridiculous. But it is what it is. I'll get it sorted eventually anyways. I do need to clean something off here. Where is it? Spotted it. It's at the back there. Clean that bit off there. You see, you do it. There we go. Job's a good one. Right, what we're seeing here. Right, I'm going to go as far as I can here. So, I can't just get the hands back. 75% of plots for growing cabbage. What's up with your hand? That's what my hands are doing. What's up with my hand? Where's Tim? I don't know what Tim is, mate, to be honest. Any tips for being a 15-15 plot? Not a lot of room to work with. To grow what you like, Kushti. Grow what you like to eat. Don't just grow stuff for the sake of growing stuff. Focus on a couple of things. I'm really terrible for growing as much as I can, but you're best off be no point in trying to be a jack of all trades and master of none. Just pick a couple of things that you like to do, and then put the start with them first. What's the clips called? What, these clips here? You can just buy them on the likes of... they're just green clips. Bamboo clips. Staking clips. You can get them off Elixir Garden website on Amazon or eBay. They come in handy until they're so big. Is that the lights that are causing them to bulb up? I don't know, to be honest, Deadly. I didn't have a problem last year. I don't think it is the lights, to be honest. I think it's just the lack of watering. Home tomato, sweet corn, and sweet peas. Yeah, we'll see what happens with them, Leslie. There are some things that kind of beat. Yeah, you kind of beat tomatoes and sweet corn from home. The girls love sweet corn. I favour watering in the morning so the feet ain't wet all night. Yep, well, these lights are on through the night, so technically this is their morning phase. The reason I do that is because the lights heat the room up and heat the air up around us as well. Hello Nick, thanks for coming in, matey. Yeah, Leslie's inside the house, mate. I'm just busy showing around what I've been neglecting in here. Like I say, this tent has been fantastic. I will be dismantling this tent when I get things tidied up in here, because I will be having the lights strung up from the back. I've still got these lights as well. I do need to sort them out. I need to get my greenhouses sorted so I don't have my potting stuff inside of here. My potting stuff is in my greenhouse. But yeah, I will get back on top. At the minute, it's just been trying to get things sorted out as I get on here. So I'll be getting rid of all that. I'll have all the bench space back and get stuff sorted out. So that is a plan. Right, I'm going to head back inside now because it is pretty nippy in here, although the temperatures are all nice at 18 degrees. In fact, I need to put some more water in here. I'm going to hang these up while I just quickly water the onions, if that's alright. If I've got any more water, that is. Right, I'll get you back up there. Wait. That'll have to do for the time being. If he's going to disappear, I'm sorry. Right, so we'll go. Water. Water doesn't last very long. Right, get the water from outside. With this being freezing cold water, I'm not going to put it straight on top of the plants. I'm going to put it around the sides. The bottom is already heated up, so I'm just going to pour this all in so everything gets a drink. Because this bench is level. Stick that down there. Stick that down there. That way I know everything's had a drink. I'll have to fill up them for another day. I'll have to come check these in the morning, check these after work tomorrow. But that's all sorted there. I've got no flowers in at the minute. That's one thing I haven't got, and I'm getting sorted. Obviously with everything that's been going on. But anyhow, let's go back inside the house and pretty much sign off. So let's have a look here. Get over here. Actually, for temperature wises, I know you're probably interested. The max temperature has been 19.2, and the lowest temperature in here has been 4.9. Considering we've been having freezing temperatures, that's still alright, considering I've got 18 degrees at the bottom here of the vertipods. Right, back inside the house. Oh, that's it, back in. Say hello, Lily. Lily, say hello. Bedtime. Back inside the house, nice and warm. Hello, Penny, alright? You've been enjoying my hand? What's going on with my hand? I've missed it.
It was not for you.
Alright, okay, I thought it was for me. I think, what's going on with my hand, like?
It wasn't even me that said anything.
Oh, there we go. See, I've got the pretty one back on. No, move, shift it. Oh, we're awake.
Over.
Aye, how are then, Aurora? Come say hello, everybody. Come on. Oh, I can't bend over. My guts in the way. Come on, Aurora. Listen, Poppy, I understand. Oh, look, there's me Baba. Oh, look.
So there, look.
What's happened there? Michael can't get there, his hands bad. Alright, okay, Mel. I didn't say that, sorry, Mel. So everybody say hello to Aurora. Say hello, Aurora.
Hi,
There you go.
Mama.
You see over there? You see over there? Look. There you go, look. Oh, hello, hello there. Got some lovely blue eyes, haven't you? Right here, you get up there. Right, there you are.
She likes to sit up there.
There you are. You're alright. There you go.
I know they're not talking about me.
What's that? Oh my goodness.
Love heart.
Love hearts of you. Lovely, oh. This one's the favourite because she's just more inclined to sit still and cuddle in and fall asleep.
She's not a favourite.
Nah, they're all lush, aren't they? In the wrong way.
All got their characters.
This one just sits quiet more. Developing better than the other ones.
She likes to venture.
My partner's just stopped his Xbox game to see the kitten. Aye, she's lovely.
Beautiful.
She's lush. She's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, aren't you? Oh, look, oh, she's beautiful. Look. Oh, she's beautiful. 3 weeks old. Aren't you, darling? 3 weeks old. There you are. Just sit up there. I think my beard's lovely.
Just catch something. Look.
We got? Oh, yeah, crazy cone. I've got some crazy cone. Crazy. It's like this cat. Jesus.
All I've got to go off.
What's we gonna fly? There's no seat there behind us. Just like a little
Saying some crazy corner rest.
Yes, Stephen.
Right.
Ah, it's nice to have a catch up.
Cat chub. Ha!
Siamese cats have got blue eyes. Well, this isn't a cat. It's a parrot.
It's a kitten and it'll grow out of its blue eyes, unfortunately.
Aye. There you go. Alright. But yeah, that's what's happening in there. I don't know what's going to come of them onions. I don't know what's going to come of them leeks. If nothing comes of them, I'm going to be disappointed. More so for the leeks. The onions I didn't really expect. Didn't really expect to come anything with the poor germination that I had. So it's I'm not going to waste my time going stuff if I don't think it's going to come to anything. So we'll see what happens over the coming months, but I will be looking forward to putting the normal standard veg in from March onwards in April. Rob, congratulations on 400 subs, mate. Well done. I know, little one, I know.
What's up?
Oh.
What? What's he doing? Tell him you want to be up here.
I'll go up on that side. Go on then. Ow! Find your claws now. You're in the back. Shall we just sit them in Groot's head? You sit that in Groot's head?
She doesn't want to.
No, she wants to go on the back. Hello, Carl. Thanks for coming in, matey.
I'm watching.
You're watching? Good, because she's disappearing. No bother, Rob. Take care. Didn't know there was any games on at this time of night. But I think we're going to be calling it and leaving it now. It's been 80 minutes now, so that's what's basically been happening. That's what's been going on. Once again, I do apologise for the lack of content. Things will start picking up as the weeks progress. We will see what becomes. It's going to be another weird year. I'll see what happens with the shed. I've got some obviously tidying up to get sorted out and stuff. I need to get back in. I did start getting motivation brought back, but obviously that's been just slammed back down again. Will get sorted. I will get myself pulled around. I will get it done with the help of all you guys, because you know what it is. Even this week, unfortunately, I potentially might not have an update this week, as I will be working Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Next week I am off on Monday, Tuesday and also Sunday, so I will have something put together because I want to get the tomatoes started. Sorry I'm kicking these again. So I will try my best to get stuff sorted for next week, as long weather permitting, for outside work at the allotment. But I still want to get a few things done down at the allotment, and help Grana get his stuff sorted for the fire as well. I will be starting off my tomatoes and stuff. I've got my tomatoes all ready to go, which are actually down the plot, aren't they?
Yeah,
I took them down the plot. But I will be getting my rotavator back as well, getting that sorted out. Having my car is a bit difficult to transport stuff and things. But things will improve. Always look at the positives. I will do as well. Next week the kids are on half term, which is great. I've got 3 days off next week, which is fantastic. So I look to get stuff done. Once I get started, there'll be no stopping us. That's the thing. That's gonna get us going. And I know that you guys a great motivation, because I know a lot of people do enjoy the 9 o'clock on a Sunday evening. And that normally is my time slot. So when it comes to flowers, Brian, I'm going to buy them in, mate. I've just found it a lot easier just to buy them in. I don't mind paying that extra little bit just to get them done, but the faff on of potting them on and potting them up and this, that and t'other. Yeah, Leslie's got all her seeds sorted out.
I just can't do anything.
I need to get my compost bought in, so I get them sorted as well. No, it's not Sunday today, Cara. It's Wednesday today. It's Wednesday.
What about his premieres?
I'm on about premieres on a Sunday. So I like to upload my videos for 9 o'clock on a Sunday, but I've not been able to do that recently. So I look forward to getting a video done next week. If I get something put out this week, I will try my best. But we'll see what happens. I will be going down to the allotment hopefully at some point this week. But we will we're going to love you and leave you, because I'm going to get this little one sorted out, and it's getting on for time. As we said earlier on, it'll be time for bed shortly. Great to get back into sleeping habits, because we've been sitting binge watching TV shows till 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's not been good for the sleep. So we're going to love yous, leave yous. Thanks very much for coming and watching. Thanks for 40 odd people.
For my organisation.
Yeah, because you're really well organised. So thanks for coming along. Oh no, man. Just show them your arse end.
She doesn't want that.
Right, there we go.
Show the cute side.
Oh, cute side. That side. So from us lot, the 3 cats, the 2 dogs, the 4 dogs, the 3 cats, Leslie, 3 kids. Love yous and leave yous. I'll see yous all next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking and everything as well. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that thumbs up button for us. Please, it does help out. I believe with all of the stuff in the background for YouTube. But once again, thanks again. Take care, and I'll see yous all on the next one. So